everybody, and welcome back to our decorating our little My Creative Studio folio that we've made. Everything is still spread out around me. There's just so much stuff that you get with these. It's incredible. Right, so this is the belly band that we made, and I thought I would use this book that came, I think it was last month. And I'm just going to choose one of these to go, this dotty one I think. Maybe you can't see the dots, but I'll show you, it's dotty, yep. And I just want to put sort of like a label on here really. But I don't, the length is good, but I don't want it quite that wide, so I'll cut it down to about there. Trim that down. Like that. I think sometimes it's awkward with this little Timmy trimmer when you get to small pieces. There we are, I think that's okay. So that can go on there, yep. And just want to knock the corners off, and I've got one of these inverted corner things. It looks like it's a bit blocked up at the minute, so there we go. Right, so I'm just going to take the corners off this in that way, so you end up with a little bite mark out of it, because I just like it. Then we'll ink it and see what else we want to do with it. Ink. I'm using vintage photo again. It's nice and dark, but not as dark as say walnut stain or whatever. It's a pretty dark. It's a pretty brown. If there is such a thing, I think Tim thinks there are pretty browns. He likes his browns, doesn't he? There's a new Distress ink colour coming out this weekend. I'm wondering what it's going to be. So that's going to go on there like that. Yes. Now, do I want to stamp on it or do anything to it? Good question. I could just, yeah, I think I do. I think I do. So let's get a bit of this out. So any over stamping will go on that and not on my desk. And I'm going to use archival, but in vintage photo. And I'm going to use this beautiful stamp that came with this month's kit. Now, I haven't stamped it before. It's brand new. So how it stamps out the box, I have no idea. It doesn't matter, to be honest, whether it's a perfect impression or not. I just want a little bit of detail over the top of this. So let's see. I'm not even putting it on a block because it really doesn't matter. Do, however, want that straight. So purposefully, as Timmy would say, press on the back and let's see what we've got. Ooh, it's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. How nice. Right, just another little bit up that side, just to go up there. Yeah, that's great. That's what I want. These archival minis are mini, aren't they? If you're stamping a big block, big ink, big stamp even, it would take you quite a while. Right, so I'm going to pop that onto there. I like the look of that. I could make that another belly band actually, but I'm not going to on this occasion, but you could. Just saying you could. This paper actually is quite thin, so I don't really want to make it into a belly band because it would be in jeopardy of tearing. So let's just stick it on. That stamp's gorgeous. I love it. So put this on there, fairly somewhere like centrally. It's more over to this end than that end, but I'm quite happy with that. That's okay. There we are. And then we just need to find something really to pop into there. One of these journaling cards would be nice. Maybe something else. We'll come back and think about that. Right, let's move on to this pocket. Now I have cut myself out a piece of the paper, the cream paper that we used for the pockets before. And that just fits in there nicely, and we've got a lovely big journaling card then. And all I've done is inked around the edge. And I have looked out of that gorgeous pack of stickers that came. This pack, there's loads in there, loads. And I thought I could put these two, well, maybe that one on top, but you know what I mean, like that. I think they look lovely, but they need a background, so I'm going to press this into action again. And in last month's, there was a box full of just gorgeousness. Look at this. I don't know if you remember seeing this last month, but really, really useful sort of labels, I guess. All sorts of things, and they're really, really lovely. They'd go so well with Timmy. Or Kathy Holden for that matter. So I thought I'd put one of those down there. I also thought that I'd put a strip of washi tape down because I'm absolutely besotted with this washi tape. I love it. So that's going on last, but first and foremost I'm going to do my background stamping with this stamp. And I'm just going to use archival. I'm not going to use a block because I don't care if it's the whole stamp that comes out or not. I just want a bit of background for my stickers and stuff. Let's bring this back in just to catch the over stamping. So maybe just a little bit there. Oh, it's gorgeous. A little bit there. Let's just press it in this way. You shouldn't do that. We all know that. This is so pretty. And let's just get that bit in down there. I think that's probably sufficient. Maybe a little bit at the top. Yeah, that's fine. That's ampleness. Great stuff. Let's just press that off on there. Okay, so now I want my washi. I want the lid on my glue. What are you thinking about, woman? Let's just pop the washi down here. So it goes that way. Right, let's put some glue on. There we go. Put this up there. I know I've said it before, but I'm saying it again, I absolutely love this washi. See if that's straight. Doesn't look particularly straight. Just wants to go that way a smidgel. Like that. That's better. Let's burnish that down. Put the lid on the glue. Trim the ends of the washi. Okay, that by itself looks absolutely stunning, I think. But I did say I was putting these on, so I'm putting them on. Right, let's see if we can... There we go. It has started to come off, so don't change your mind now. Awkward, awkward. There we are. Right, so I want that one sort of there, and this one's going to go this one's going to go where? About there, I think. Let's move that out the way. Press that down. Oh, it's lovely. Everything in this kit, man, I'm telling you, it's gorgeous. And that will have coming up there like that. Okay, that's the plan. Let's see if we can get this off the backing. Oh, easily McPeasily. Just careful not to tear it. Start that about there, I think, and come up like... I'd quite like to bend it if I can. No, I can't, so that's where it's going. That's nice. Let's have a look. Oh, isn't that nice? That is nice. And burnish those down. Burnish, burnish. And look at that. That's so nice. And I'm just going to use one of these. I was going to put it in this corner, but I'm slightly further here, so it might go in the top corner. So, yeah, there, but the margin on the top is more than the margin on the bottom, and I can't deal with that, so I'll just cut that off. There we go. Yeah, I like that. And I'm just going to give that a very quick and light inking. So you see, any that you've got left over from previous months, get them out and see what you've got. See if you can use them in coming months. Because I guarantee you won't use everything that you get in one box. It's just, there's just so much. So let's pop that there. And that just goes with those lovely tones that's in this collection. So there we have it. Really nice journaling card, I think. Oh, come on. Lovely. Right, let's pop that in then, see what that looks like. Looks very nice. Doesn't that look nice? Yay! Right, so that's that done. We probably need something else to go behind this belly band, but I was looking at this piece that is was the card that the stickers came on, the big bag of stickers. Here it is. Washi tape's keen to get in on the act. Yeah, so I thought that perhaps I could make a card out of that. The back would need backing, but yeah, it would be all right with that. So that's kind of that. I'm all right with that. So this brings us onto this big side pocket here, and I've cut out a piece of cream paper, which does fit in there. Yes, it does. So we need to decorate it. So I've rounded the corners and I've inked the edges, and I've gone through that bag of all the these papers, like the little origami papers, and I've picked out some colours that I really like, that I think go with what we're doing here. And I'm just going to attempt to do a bit of a collage. So I think it's going to be tall and thin rather than, I don't know what it's going to be. What's the point in saying what I think it's going to be? It'll be what it'll be. Let's tear that off as well. There we go. So, piece one. Hooray! I don't know what I'm doing. Don't ask. I don't know. Thicker piece of that, perhaps. And maybe this one. Just want to get rid of that straight edge, really. Pretty much. See what it turns out like. I must admit, doing collage when you're not filming is a really nice thing to do. It's very relaxing, I find. But I'm liking how this is coming on. It's doing all right. I've got this piece, which is a remnant, but it's so straight. I don't know if we're going to find room for it. Let's put this on. Oh, straight bottom. That's no good. That's looking nice. It's looking nice. Piece of this perhaps next. Bit fatter, I'd say. Pop that in there. Oops, come back you. Pop that in there like that. That across there like that, I think. Oh, Fly Master General's at it again. The Fly Hunter General. Like that. I think that's quite nice actually. I don't know if I need that bit or if that would look better at the top. Yeah, I like it that way better. That's better. I don't think we need anything more. Right, let's get that stuck down then. So you start at the back and you work your way forward. That is, if you can find your glue stick at all. Here we go. So let's try and hold that in place. Just get it stuck down. Oh, this glue stick is sticky. Sticky, sticky. I mean, you want it to be sticky, but blimey, me, this really is sticky. There we go. Now I've had to move everything, so I can't actually remember where anything was. Oh dear. We'll put all the pieces in and see what happens this time. Might end up looking a bit different. But it's okay. I mean, I like all the papers. I think they're in keeping with what we're doing, so we're okay. I think that bit went next, didn't it? Oh, it's got a square edge on there. Let's take that off. And this. And we'll glue this on. Well, from being a lovely summer's day this morning, it's now raining, which is a bit of a shame. It just feels like we're getting through June and we still haven't really had any summer. But you know, be what it'll be, eh? Then that bit, I think, and that bit went at the top, didn't it? Yeah, something like that anyway. Let's fold that over because they're getting a bit ridiculously sticky. And this little bit, wasn't it? Now, I probably could do with some sort of focal point on here. Actually, come to think of it, there we are. I quite like that, it's nice. It's very nice, it's very pretty. So, let's think of a focal point. Let's see what I've got in my drawers. What do you have in your drawers, missus? Oh, I'm going to have to pause you and have a good look. Sorry. Right, I found these boxes that have got die cuts and stuff in. I'm not sure any are the right colour. Purple, green and lilac, lavender. No, they're not the right colour. I could ink them if it comes to that, but it might not, and I don't know what's in here. Oh, more die cuts. Oh, green butterflies though. Yeah, that's all right, and that's all right. That'd be perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I think that's as good as we're going to get. Purple butterflies, a little white one. No, I like the two green ones. Let's just live with that. I'll put the lid on that one. Let's just put those on, shall we? Yeah, let's just do that. I'll just use this because it's handy. It's two-hand, as they say. So we're coming along bit by bit, bit by bit. Gradually getting there. Just going to have that outside the collage just a little bit, just to extend the collage that way. That's fine, and this one down here. That's just a pretty journaling card, isn't it? This one down here. Lovely, that's great. I like it. I do like it. Fabulous. Okay, so that's going to go in our side pocket like that. Look pretty there. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I did. I did stick one of the labels with a number on there. So just a bit of decoration. That's lovely. Right. Okay, so I think that brings us on to more or less the front. So that needs an eyelet in it, and this needs something on it. Now I really like this big white butterfly. I don't think it needs anything more than that on it. I think it's fabulous. I've just inked around the edges so you can see it, because otherwise it just disappeared into the background. So this hasn't come out of either of the kits, but it's one of only a few things in this little folio that hasn't. So after we've done this, put the eyelet in. There we go. Pop it up like that, I think. That looks nice. That's very nice. Very nice. Nice big butterfly. Right, so let's mark where the centre of this flap is. It measures 6 1/4, so I reckon that's 3 1/8. 3 1/8 is there. Right, so I want it far enough in that the a little bit further in than that, about there. So let's make a hole. The handle's coming off. That's it. One of the big holes on the crocodile. 3/16, I believe they are. And push it forward to set it, and I've got a nice little sort of, I don't know, tan colour, I suppose it is. It's one of these Craftelia ones, and it's just tiny bit larger than the hole, but it does fit. There we go, I've made it fit. Oh, it took a lot of strength, and it still didn't crimp it. I tell you, it's really, honestly, not worth buying anything apart from, well, I've found anyway, apart from the proper We Are Memory Keepers ones, because you just get nothing but problems with these. I can't even get this to crimp. I'm going to have to call for manly assistance. I don't know why that isn't working. Mr. F, can you come and assist, please? It's just, nothing's happening to it. Here he is, the man of the moment. It's just not crimping, is it? Do you think it's the thing? Shall I get another one? Do you think? Shall I get another one?
Yep.
I'll go for a star-shaped one for no particular reason. Does that not want to come out now? No. Oh no. Oh no.
Talking to yourselves.
Right, let's make this into a tag. That's what I say. I want to back it with something. What can I back it with? What have I got accessible to me to back it with? Well, nothing to hand. Oh, this is going well. I'll just pause here for a sec. Okay, so Mr. F has applied an enormous amount of pressure with a hammer. It had to be hammered. I don't know why that one in particular was awkward, but it was. So anyway, we've got an eyelet on. It's the right colour, looks nice. So now I want some string and a button for my string and button closure. So let's see if I can find, I want a nice one, but with 2 holes. There's a nice one there with 2 holes. Yeah, that's rather nice. That will do. That will do the job nicely. It's kind of mother of pearl one, which is nice. Most of the ones in this box are mother of pearl. So what I'm going to do is get a length of this string. A good length, because it needs to be doubled. I'm not going to cut it off yet till I see what that looks like. So then you come up from the back through one of the holes and then down the other hole. High-tech stuff this. Like that, and then just feed that through a good way. My string's got thicker bits and thinner bits on it, which doesn't help. So I've got that much. I think that's enough. We'll see. So I want my button here, so I need to thread my 2 ends of thread through the eyelet like that, and that button comes to rest there, and it's going to tie by going round and round. Yeah, that's just perfect, and round the button like that. And then if you want to, you can put a wooden bead or something on there, whatever. I'm just going to tie that for the time being because I think that's okay. So there we go. And then you can cut off your excess. Lovely. So that's our closure sorted. So that was quick and easy, wasn't it? Looks nice if you fan them out, I think, a little bit. Still see the butterfly and the flowers. Yes, that's lovely. Lovely, lovely. And because it's through the eyelet, you won't lose your piece of string because that's quite annoying, I find. Right, so where are we up to? We've pretty much done that. That probably needs something else. That's done. That's the front, that's done. So we've just got our double pockets to do on the back. Aren't they pretty? They really are. Now those journaling cards that we had that came with the kit, I'm thinking they will be pretty useful at this stage. So let's just pop some. Probably get that one in that way. Oh, that's upside down. Let's try this one. It's got text on it and it seems to be going that way, so let's try that. Yes, perfect. We just need one more, I think, for the other one. Let's try this one. It's got text on it. I kind of see which way it's going. I think it's that way. So let's just pop that in there. Oh, that's nice. Yes, very nice. Now, I've got this little space here. Do I want to fill it with something or not? That's the question, isn't it? I don't know. Let's have a look through the box that had... Oh, I've got stamps. Stamps that came with the kit. Let's have a look and see what's in there. I feel pretty sure I saw blue tit lurking. And if I did, it's going on. Let's just check out penguins. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, just in case I invented the blue tit, we'll leave that out. Well, there's quite a lot of penguins and stuff. Don't know. Ah, there's my little blue tit friend. There he is. He's gorgeous. He's got to go there. Put those away. You get loads, I'll tell you. You get loads of everything. So in an ideal world that would want to go there. But it's not an ideal world. So it's a sticker, but while it's still stuck, I'm going to ink the edges a little bit. And then unsticker it, stick that there. Comes off really nicely. And pop that in between those flowers. Like that. There we are. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. No project's complete without a blue tit. There we are. So we've got our journaling cards in. Yep. So I think that's pretty much everything done. The only thing is this kind of needs something to go behind it. And I'm thinking that this card is the contender for that place. So let's see how tall we need it. We need it to about there would be good. Let's slice that off. I think that's the mark. I think so. Let's try that in there, see what we think. Yeah, that's perfect, isn't it? Absolutely perfect. So, round the corners, ink it up. There we go. Let's give that a little bit of ink. I'm not sure how well the ink will stick to this because it's quite glossy. In fact, I'm going to use archival. It'll take a while to dry, but it will stay. I'm not sure you can even see too much of it, to be honest. And it does need backing. It needs some coffee stained paper or something, but I can do that afterwards. So what are we going to put on it? That's the question. Doesn't need a lot because it's got this on already. I mean, does it actually need anything? Should we just stamp on it? Yeah, let's stamp on it. Like I say, it'll take a while to dry because it's glossy. But archival will dry on it eventually and it'll stay put. Whereas a fear for the distress, I don't think it would. So let's just pop this here. Yeah, that's great. And a bit down that side. A little bit up the top. Yeah, that's fine. I really honestly don't think it needs anything more than that. I'm just going to waft my dryer over it for a second or two. See if we can dry it off. Because otherwise I'll put it in there and I'll just smudge everything. And that's not what I want. Is it dry? Are you dry? Yeah, it's dry. Lovely. So it's just gonna go behind that one. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I mean, if you wanted to and you want to take more time, you definitely could get another card in there. Where have the journaling cards gone? Let's spread them around. Still got the tags left from the stag as well. Should I put a stag in there? If I can find them, I will. That looks like them. Yeah, let's put a stag in. poke that out. Yeah, he could go down there. He'd look quite nice. I don't know though. I like the look of just that actually. So fold that over. That's all right. I like this collage card. Yep. That folds over. We've got the big butterfly on there. And here's our little... Yeah, that wants to go all the way down, so that's not a good idea. It's going to have to go that way. Well, that's all right. I'll live with that. Okay, so I think that is us finished with our little My Creative Studio box. As I say, all the details will be underneath the video as to how you can go and purchase yours. You've seen all the things that I got out of this box, some of which I haven't even touched in the making of this little folio. There's so much stuff in here. It'd take ages to get through them all. And, you know, if you're good with the bits that you've got left, the remnants, and, you know, either keep them in a box or move them all to a separate box, when your next box comes, you'll have loads to look back on and use, press into action. So I hope you enjoyed that. I shall send this out as happy mail to someone and hope it does make them happy. All right, guys, bye.